The business model for Western biotech and pharmaceutical companies is to let Chinese labs and researchers do the most innovative research and drug development. Then our companies sign licensing deals with Chinese companies, get those medicines approved in the United States and Europe, then mark up the price 50 times. Then they discount those drugs that'll be sold in Canada or in Europe, so patients there think the Americans are getting ripped off, and sick people in Canada and Western Europe feel better about paying 30 times what patients here in Asia pay. The only value add that our pharmaceutical companies offer is in the packaging and in their know-how to work the bureaucracies at the FDA or in Europe to get the made in China drugs approved there. Then the drugs go into a box with their brand name on it. It's really as simple as that. And that model is worth hundreds of billions of dollars a year. That system will work until Chinese companies can offer their treatments to patients directly. China is opening up its system as we speak. The patients come to China directly because they can get the latest treatments available without waiting on the FDA or for European regulators to greenlight a drug a few years from now. The rich patients are already coming here. Wealthy patients in China have been using these Chinese medical centers for years, but soon enough they'll be joined by middle-class patients who will be coming for the same reasons rich people do now. They'll also be saving money. It's cheaper to fly to China and stay in a luxury hotel, get treatment, then fly home, than it is to pay our doctors and drug companies at a local hospital. And it's faster too. That is to say that as China fully opens up their hospitals, then later on Hainan to patients from around the world, the Western business model for healthcare delivery will fall apart. This explains it best, a feature in Biopharma Dive. David Lee is the head of a startup company that was looking for a biotech partner who could do the research on a few drugs they believed would have a big market potential. And he learned that Chinese biotechs were already working on them. And there are many biotech companies there, hundreds of them. It's ruthlessly competitive. They're trying just to stay alive, creating more value than the companies down the street. He figured out in a few minutes the same thing that our biggest drug companies have, that it's easier and faster and cheaper for them just to hire the Chinese to do all the work and then sign licensing deals. JP Morgan, the big investment bank, hosted a big healthcare conference, and everyone there agreed that this is how the industry works now, and it's growing fast. This CEO said that our Western labs are losing their edge, and it's Chinese innovation which is driving the industry forward now.